I was reading a little bit of Phil Jackson. He talks about metacognition, self-awareness as a coach, and humility being like kind of that backbone, that humility of like, I don't have all the answers, but being able to invest in a group over a long period of time, being with the same group of kids. Where do you feel like some of the relationships have been built, and knowing that the trajectory of being able to be with them year after year is that pretty special?
It's such a great point in both aspects. The first thing you said about like the self-awareness of coaching kind of touches on the previous idea of like, hey, when I'm wrong, I got to be wrong too. Just because we don't have the right approach now, how we run a practice now compared to how I ran a football practice 2 years ago is a lot more efficient, right? A lot of the things I've had to learn through, okay, this is what makes sense in my brain, but I'm not running an NFL practice.
Right.
I got to run a practice with 5th and 6th graders and then 6th and 7th. We've done things wrong and we haven't gotten the results we've wanted, but it's the ability to adapt and to change that, to your point, is spot on. The second aspect, of the conversation with just the idea of coaching in general is just like, I know that whether you like it or not in this given moment, like, I'm going to see you grow. And I think you remember the moments, you remember the experiences, you remember the connections, the relationships. No different than what we look back on our NFL careers one day. You remember the big moments, you remember the games, but like, could I really tell you what our record was in 2012? Like, if I thought long enough, I probably could. But I could tell you a special moment. I could tell you about the locker room. I can tell you about a coach. That's what it's all about.